St. Clair Vision presents
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello Tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black cherry, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello. Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Colgate's new Ajax cleans all bathroom surfaces up to 50% faster. Use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Gets things clean just like a whiz. You'll stop paying the elbow tax
when you start cleaning with Ajax.
So use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Flush the dirt right down the drain.
Ajax leaves no gritty cleanser scum in tub or sink.
So use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Flush the dirt right down the drain. Ajax, the new scouring cleanser, foams as it cleans.
Ajax cuts grease faster than any other leading cleanser.
Ajax polishes with half the effort. And it smells good, too.
So use Ajax!
Gee, I'm glad you stayed all night, Bobby. Don't you like the cereal?
Oh, yeah, but it's a little mushy. It's not crisp like the kind my breakfast pals serve Dad and me at home.
Your breakfast pals?
Sure, they come every morning as soon as I whistle. Why?
I'm Snap.
I'm Crackle.
I'm Pop.
At your service, Bobby.
Oh, yeah? Hey, gang, these guys is muscling in. Let's get them. Come on, Mushy.
Hey, let's go, Soggy.
Bobby, these Rice Krispies are swell.
Look, they float. Sure, and they're so crisp, it's noisy. Hear it? Crisp to the last spoonful.
Here you see Sir Percival Dare greasing his dry, stubborn hair. His rusty armor, too. Now just a few easy strokes of the comb, and away to win the hand of fair Lady Ellen. And she's rich, too. While on the other side of the moat lives another suitor who actually has hair like a billy goat. But he's smart. No grease or oil for his hair, no siree. Just new greaseless Vitalis with V7. And 1, 2, 3. His hair stays in place greaselessly. Which one will it be? Grease down Sir Percy? Mercy! Or our hero who uses greaseless Vitalis? Naturally. So if you'd like to win your princess, get new Vitalis for your hair. New Vitalis with V7 will keep your hair neat all day, the greaseless way.
They sure work hard, don't they, Barney?
Yeah? I hate to see them work so hard.
Yeah, me too. Let's go around back where we can't see them.
Gee, we ought to do something, Fred. Okay? How's about taking a nap? Hey, I got a better idea. Let's take a Winston break.
That's it. Winston is the one filter cigarette that delivers flavor 20 times a pack. Winston's got that filter blend.
Yeah, Fred. Filter blend makes the big taste difference, and only Winston has it up front where it counts. Here, ahead of the pure white filter. Winston packs rich tobaccos specially selected and specially processed for good flavor in filter smoking.
Yeah, buddy, Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should.
The tall man with a high hat and a whiskers on his chin will soon be knocking at your door, and you ought to be in. The tall man with the high hat will be coming down your way. Get your savings out when you hear him shout, any bonds today? Come on and get 'em, folks. Come on, skip right up and get 'em. Any bonds today? Bonds of freedom, that's what I'm selling. Any bonds today? Scrape up the most you can. Here comes the freedom man, asking you to buy a share of freedom today. Many stamps today. Give kiddies. We'll be blessed if we all invest in the USA. Sammy, my Uncle Sammy.
Here comes the freedom man.
Can't make tomorrow's plan. Not unless you buy a share of freedom today. Any stamps, any bonds today.
Hey, Susie Q, what's cooking with you?
Your teeth look whiter than new. My teeth aren't new, but my toothpaste is new Pepsodent. Get with it, kids. New package, new flavor, new formula, too. Means brighter smiles for me and you.
You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. The new formula with IMP gets teeth much whiter. You can see. It cleans the stains and film away while Irium fights tooth decay. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. The taste is new, so fresh and clean. That new taste really lasts, it's keen. And while it makes your smile a rave, it also makes your breath behave. So start going steady right away with Pepsodent. Get some today. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. Pepsodent, Pepsodent.
Meet Mr. Clean, Procter & Gamble's new all-purpose liquid cleaner.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
Floors, doors, walls, halls, white sidewall, tires, and old golf balls.
Sinks, stoves, bathtubs he'll do. He'll even help clean laundry too.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Can he clean a kitchen sink?
Quicker than a wink.
Can he clean a window sash?
Faster than a flash.
Can he clean a dirty mirror?
He'll make it bright and clearer.
Can he clean a diamond ring?
Mr. Clean cleans anything.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
It's so handy having Q-tips round the house. You can do so much with Q-tips round the house. Your pets deserve loving care. Clean their ears, eyes, and paws with gentle Q-tips cotton swabs. It's so handy having Q-tips round the house. You can do so much with Q-tips for hygienic first aid. Sterilized Q-tips are the safe way to apply ointments and antiseptics to little cuts and scrapes right on the spot. And Q-tips have a soothing touch. They're soft as pussy willows. You can do so much with Q-tips for your baby. Q-tips were first made for babies and have been used by doctors, nurses, and mothers for over a quarter of a century. Now modern families find so many uses for Q-tips they keep a box in every room. It's so handy having Q-tips round the house.
PG&E presents Ready, your tireless household servant.
I wash and dry your clothes, play your radios, I can heat your coffee pot. I am always there with lots of power to spare, cause I'm ready to. Remember, just plug in. I'm ready.
What's up? Dino's stolen the different vitamins we need to make Flintstones.
Yabba-dabba-doo, yabba-dabba-doo. Flintstone vitamins are good to chew with vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Help your body work and grow right.
We put them all together to make Flintstones vitamins.
Mom, if your kids don't always eat right, one Flintstone each day ensures they're getting the vitamins they may need.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
Flintstones, regular and plus iron.
Raid's here! Raid!
Yes, Raid. New bug killer discovery from Johnson's Wax. Raid contacts and kills all kinds of bugs indoors. Raid hunts them down like radar. Sweeps bugs from the air. Attacks them as they crawl. And kills them dead. A little goes a long way. Kills bugs even where they hide. Yes, Raid kills flies, mosquitoes, roaches, ants, all kinds of bugs indoors. Outdoors, Raid protects your garden, too. A little kills insects that attack flowering plants, evergreens, vegetables. Caution, ordinary household sprays kill plants. Raid saves plants. So don't buy several bug killers. Get Raid, first bug killer for house and garden. Raid House and Garden Bug Killer.
Look sharp, feel sharp, be sharp and listen, mister. How are you fixed for blades? Do you have blades? How are you fixed for blades? You better check. Please make sure you have enough, cause a worn out blade makes shaving mighty tough. How are you fixed for blades? Better look, Gillette Blue Blades, I mean.
Out of the land of the tobacco plant come a tall, hard-riding, long, lean bloke, feared by his friends and enemies alike, called by the name of Johnny Smoke. Johnny Smoke. Johnny Smoke. Where are you heading, Johnny Smoke? How many saddles will be empty tonight? How many men will lie still beneath the sky? How many tears will be shed because of you? How many more will die? Out of the land of the tobacco plant come a tall, fast-drawing, long, lean bloke, feared by his friends and enemies alike, feared by all who come to know the name of Johnny Smoke.
Vote yes to keep TV free in your home. Don't let pay TV rob you of your free choice. You now see free baseball, football, spectaculars, movies. These and many others come to you free. You will pay for these with pay TV. The public has a right to protect itself from pay TV. If you are a registered California voter, sign the petition near the snack bar. Keep television free in your home.
Alka-Seltzer invents a new disease, the blahs. The blahs is kind of like the blues, only physical. It's when you're down in the dumps and you don't know a cold is working on you. It's when you're not feeling right, but you don't know what's wrong. It might be a headache on its way, a stomach ache on its way. Oh, the blahs. Who needs them? You know, we wouldn't have invented a disease unless we had something to take for it. Alka-Seltzer. If Alka-Seltzer can take care of real big upsets, think of what it can do for a simple case of the blahs.
The Flintstones has been brought to you by Winston, America's best-selling, best-tasting filter cigarette. It still tastes good like a cigarette should.
A man named Jock, his loving wife Mary, and their alarm clock. It failed to go off. My word, what a fuss. Poor Jock overslept and missed his bus. But Mary was ready with the Yellow Page guide. Called a cab, sent him off on his ride. Then she decided to find where to buy some brand name products she wanted to try. She found neighborhood dealers in the Yellow Page book and went on her way. That's all it took. Down at the office, to Jock's dismay, he saw that his typist was leaving that day. An employment agency he'd used before, but forgotten the name of, had gals galore. So to find out the name, Jock took a fast look in the time-saving classified telephone book. Meanwhile, back at the ranch house, his mate had looked in the classified and made a date to have the clock. You be smart, too. You're looking for something, here's what to do. Use the Yellow Pages, the first place to look for anything.
Look who's here. It's Mr. Clean with a giant bargain offer. 13 cents off on every giant bottle. 13 cents off. Just like getting 2 big jobs of Mr. Clean cleaning free. He'll clean up a whole bathroom full of grime like this free. Watch Mr. Clean just swish it away. Then he'll clean a whole floor full of dirt like this free. He'll make it sparkle faster and easier without rinsing. Yes, wherever, whatever you clean, now's the time to get Mr. Clean himself.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute. Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Now, while this offer lasts, get free cleaning jobs, save 13 cents on every giant bottle.
It's the newest, most exciting sound in town. It's a General Electric blender that's gone around. Completely new from base to lid. Take it apart, see what they did. The non-skid base is the lowest you'll ever see.
The decanter has a 36-ounce blending capacity.
The non-spill lid is really smart. For blending convenience, it comes apart. Add additional ingredients, if you will. Look, no splash, see no spill. Put them all together and you know it's true. The General Electric blender is best for you. If you want to know another reason why,
it's only 10 1/2 inches high.
Stores easily on the counter or on a shelf. There's 1,000 things you can make yourself.
Make party spreads,
great cabbage heads, blend the meatloaf for a family of 8. Make ice-cold drinks you'll appreciate. Now's the time for you to buy the General Electric blender.
Did he say only 10 1/2 inches high?
Bowser! Bowser! Oh, I wish somebody would invent a puppy that would wipe its own teeth.
Mrs. Davis, I've got the next best thing. A new invention from Procter & Gamble.
It absorbs like magic. It's called Bounty, the new paper towel that actually attracts moisture. Just watch Bounty attracting, absorbing moisture. That's because it's more than just paper. It's made from 6 ingredients.
More than paper?
That's right. Look again. Compare Bounty's 6-ingredient formula with the leading paper towel. See how Bounty attracts, drinks, sucks up moisture faster?
Feels different, too.
Go ahead, pop it.
It even sounds strong.
No other towel is made like Bounty. Comes in regular and the jumbo size. Pick up new Bounty today. Absorbs like magic.
Just as a pool of water reflects the beauty of this home, now a new kind of floor wax reflects the beauty of your room. It's new formula Clear from Johnson Wax with the shimmering new deep look shine. Yes, Clear, the floor wax that dries clear as glass, never yellows, now brings you the shimmering new deep look shine. New formula Clear. Try it.
Now, you can keep talking, Madge. I can clean the floor while I'm on the phone. Now, there's nothing to it. I'm using the white tornado! You know. Ajax liquid. Ammonia? Oh, it's got lots more ammonia than that green stuff. And believe me, where ammonia counts, Ajax means less work. How can I tell about the ammonia in Ajax? By the smell.
Mother, I'm out of puffs. Now this smeary lotion.
Well, try one of these.
It's a pretty print, but won't it smear? It's not a puffs.
Try it.
Soft just like puffs. And no smearing so far.
Keep using it.
You know this tissue's practically smear-proof, just like puffs. Hey, where'd all that oily lotion go?
Deep into the tissue. Test it on the mirror.
Fabulous. All that lotion and practically nothing smeared off. It's just like puffs.
It is Puffs. Puffs prints.
Wow, you mean puffs come in these beautiful prints, too?
Yes, they do. In your choice of 4 decorator colors. Puffs prints, regular puffs. Both so absorbent they're practically smear-proof.
A new way to clean windows. New formula Windex. See, with this new formula, you don't have to wipe as hard. Makes window cleaning 33% easier.
What's a window?
Listen to the sounds of freshness. Food stored in Baggy's plastic bags always have the sound of freshness, and they always taste as fresh as they sound. You see, Baggies are made stronger to keep food fresh. Watch how equal weights of silver dollars prove. Baggies hold up better to hold freshness in. Baggies in jumbo, food wrap, and sandwich sizes. The only leading wrap with 3 sizes to keep food tasting as fresh as it sounds.
Next, you split the shrimp before dipping them in the batter. Important part of French frying is having fat at the right temperature for every batch you put in. We'll skip that. Then when... Skip it, Mother? Well, you can't regulate the temperature of fat.
I can with my new range. It has a built-in deep fat fryer with an automatic temperature control.
Really?
I just turn this dial to the temperature the recipe calls for, and that's all there is to it.
Well, that's something I never saw on a range before.
I know it, Mother. Only Hot Point has this automatic built-in French fryer. And come to think of it,
I've never really had a good look at your new Hot Point range. What does this mean, automatic griddle?
Mother, my Hot Point has the most wonderful, easiest to clean griddle you ever saw. You just plug it in. See? And when it's not in use, you have all this work surface.
Looks like your answer to Jim's Sunday morning breakfast of pancakes.
It sure is. I can make 8 at a time.
Oh, say, look at the size of that oven.
I'll never forget last Thanksgiving, Mother. You trying to put that big turkey into your oven?
Yeah.
This oven will hold that turkey plus all the trimmings. And look.
2 ovens.
Mm-hmm. That's my Hot Point thrift oven.
Oh, 2 ovens? Golden griddle? French fryer? Oh, your father's been promising me a new range for years. I'm going to tell him Hot Point.
See the great new 1954 Hot Point electric ranges at your Hot Point dealers soon. Hot Point. Quality appliances at reasonable cost.
Now let's go to a little town in New Jersey where things are really popping. Yes, there's a party going on at Mrs. Betty Martin's house. It's a Tupperware party, and it's really fun. The girls get together and meet their old friends and make some new ones. Then there's a demonstration by one of the Tupperware dealers who lives in your community. Watch her show the way to use Tupperware's patented seal. See? You put the seal on tight, then press down the center and lift the seal a bit at one side. Hear that? That's Tupperware's airtight promise to lock in flavor and lock out air. So salads keep their, and gelatin desserts keep their. Since Tupperware can't spill or leak, you can store it any which way in your freezer or refrigerator. Plan to have or attend a Tupperware party soon. Just look in the yellow pages under housewares or plastics for your nearest Tupperware distributor. Or write Tupperware, Orlando, Florida. Every hostess receives a valuable gift from Tupperware. And between now and May 6th, both hostess and guest can receive an extra special gift. We'll unwrap the package later on, so stay tuned.
Hey, what are you girls doing? Looking for the name of my china?
Oh, I'm looking at myself.
You like what you see?
I sure do. I can see myself in this plate and this glass.
And the silver. You've discovered some way to make dishes shine. Discovered something new. Now I wash them the way you should. Enjoy.
That's right. You can take real pride in your dishes. Joy gets dishes more than clean. You get to see yourself shine. Joy is clear, crystal clear. There's nothing to dull dishes, so your china and glasses dry shiny, even the pots and pans. Want to see yourself shine? Get Joy. Get your dishes more than clean with the different dishwashing liquid, Crystal Clear Joy. Get Joy and get to see yourself shine.
Great.
Mr. and Mrs. Savage have 7 wonderful reasons for buying Northern tissue. With a gang like this, it's important to know softness and value. And Northern gives you more softness for the money than any other tissue you can buy.
Clean under the sun is Tide Clean, new Tide Clean.
Clean and bright as the sun on the sand. The kind of clean you like best next to those you love. That's because new Tide has extra cleaning power. With Tide, things always come out clean and fresh as a sea breeze. More than white, more than bright, really clean. Clean! The cleanest clean under the sun.
What a wonderful sight when your wash is done. The cleanest clean under the sun is Tide Clean, new Tide Clean.
The kitchen floor. Ordinary dirt like this wouldn't be a problem to clean. But when it gets covered with grease like this from cooking smoke, the grease forms a film that traps the dirt on the floor. That's why you need Top Job. More than half of Top Job's cleaners are grease cutters. So Top Job has cleaners that cut the grease and cleaners that get the dirt. Grease gone, dirt gone, problem gone. Top Job.
Up here again, can't you understand Dove, the dishwashing liquid?
It thinks it's a hand lotion. Listen, how did your hands feel before you bought Dove?
Cracked and dry.
And how are they now?
Soft and silky.
Right. Now think, what does a hand lotion do?
Makes hands feel soft and... Hey!
Maybe she understands now. Dove, the dishwashing liquid that thinks it's a hand lotion.
Good furniture resents dusting with only a dust cloth. Don't give up. Try Pledge with your dust cloth. Pledge removes dirt, smudges, ordinary dusting can't. Cleans and waxes. Leaves a beautiful hard wax shine. Use Johnson's Pledge for waxed beauty instantly as you dust. Every time you dust.
This is Tupperware, the airtight plastic containers that keep good foods fresher, longer. Here's how. Put in the food, put on the patented Tupperware seal, then press down the center of the seal and lift a little at one side. Hear that whisper? That's Tupperware's airtight promise to keep foods flavor fresh. Tupperware comes in all shapes, all sizes. You can freeze it, stack it, any which way. It won't leak or spill. Tupperware keeps aroma and flavor locked in. And because you can see what's inside, no more forgotten leftovers, just good, fresh planovers. The one way to buy Tupperware is a fun way. At a Tupperware home party, where you can see it demonstrated and order the Tupperware you need in fresh sun, sea, and sky colors. To find out about Tupperware parties, look in the yellow pages under housewares or plastics, or write to Tupperware, Orlando, Florida. Stay tuned because later on we'll show you a beautiful gift that can be yours if you go to or have a Tupperware party between now and May 6th.
Let's take back that sneeze. Let's cover it with a Kleenex man-sized tissue. Now, wasn't that better? Kleenex man-sized tissue. For him, for her. A square foot huge and 3 layers strong.
Ladies, No more scraping, no more grinding, no more pounding, no more scouring, no more problems, no more mess with new Slip Away. You just spray, bake, and slip away. Yes, here in this handy spray can is new Slip Away, the revolutionary new non-stick coating for pots, pans, ovens, and grills. And Slip Away contains the magic of DuPont Teflon. Just spray the surface of your cooking utensils, bake in the oven for 30 minutes, and your Slip Away non-stick surface will literally last for months. Just spray, bake, and slip away. No scraping, no grinding, no scouring. With Slip Away, the surface is permanently coated. You'll never scrub and scrape again. Just one wipe to Slip Away for clean, greaseless cooking. Slip Away today, the revolutionary new non-stick coating for pots, pans, ovens, and grills. Get Slip Away with DuPont Teflon. $1.98 everywhere.
Greatest shaving product ever made for after-shower shavers like me. New Formula 409 Bathroom Cleaner. Gets bathroom surfaces so clean even steam won't stick. The mirror proves it. Try cleaning half your mirror the usual way, half with new 409 Bathroom Cleaner. See the other side steam up? The 409 side so clean steam won't stick. Get 409 Bathroom Cleaner, the better bathroom cleaner. It sure revolutionized shaving.
June, what's on this shirt?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, that's where I got out the blueberry stain.
Well, maybe you got the stain out, but it sure left a shadow.
To remove a stain and the shadow, try pre-soaking in Biz, the extra-strength pre-soaker that works beyond the shadow of a stain.
Where's the shadow?
Shadow? Oh! Hey, how did you get it out?
That's my biz.
Biz works beyond the shadow of a stain.
Stronger than dirt. New Ajax Laundry Detergent is stronger than dirt.
Who says Ajax is stronger than dirt? The National Cotton Council wanted to know. So Ajax was tested. Result? No other leading detergent got clothes cleaner, whiter than Ajax with Ultramarine Plus. Now the National Cotton Council agrees.
New Ajax Laundry Detergent is stronger than dirt.
Kids seem to keep on getting dirty. You seem to take it all in stride. You got a lot more dirt with children. You get a lot more clean with new Tide.
Now there's a new Tide designed just for you, Tide, to get out the dirt kids get into.
You got a lot more dirt with children. You get a lot more clean with new generation Tide.
From Hot Point, the pioneer and world leader in electric cooking, comes the world's first range that does every kind of cooking automatically. The remarkable new Hot Point Golden Anniversary Super Automatic. Yes, it's here from Hot Point, the most completely automatic range ever known. The world's first range that does all kinds of cooking automatically. It not only bakes automatically, it even boils automatically. Stews, fries, grills, French fries, and barbecues automatically. Yes, with Hot Point's new Rotogrill, you can even barbecue automatically. Just plug it in and presto. You can give chicken, ribs, and roasts that wonderful outdoor barbecued flavor right in your kitchen. Automatically.
Ruth, that automatic barbecue is marvelous. But, Mr. Smith, I've heard electric cooking isn't very fast.
Well, Hot Point sure is. The fastest ever. Watch this. Just press a button, and instantly you're cooking at top speed.
Why, that's amazing.
Right. Not only is Hot Point the most automatic of all ranges, Hot Point is by far the fastest, too.
Oh, and look, Ruth, 2 ovens.
That's right. Hot Point's giant automatic super oven, plus Hot Point's automatic thrift oven. And both have full-size broilers, too.
What's that for, Mr. Smith?
Another great Hot Point feature that lets you adjust your broiler shelf easily for charcoal-like professional broiling, regardless of the thickness of the meat. That's just part of the Hot Point story. Why not get the rest soon at your Hot Point dealers? Always look to Hot Point. First with the finest for 50 years.
Mona, the airport bus leaves in 6 minutes. 1 second. Ugh, all this smeary lotion. Oh, it's not smearing. It's these puffs. They're so absorbent the lotion must have soaked deep into the tissue. So deep, almost nothing smears off on the mirror. I call that smear-proof. And no tearing or shredding. So soft, too. Mona.
Puffs and Puffs prints, practically smear-proof.
Uh-oh. Ketchup.
Oh! I wish somebody would invent a ketchup bottle that squirts where you aim it.
Mrs. Porter, I've got the next best thing. A new invention from Procter & Gamble. It absorbs like magic. It's called Bounty, the new paper towel that actually attracts moisture. Watch. See Bounty attracting, absorbing moisture. That's because it's more than just paper. It's made a unique new way from a special formula of 6 ingredients, spun into a wonderful new towel. Look again. Compare it to the leading towel. See how Bounty attracts, drinks, sucks up spills faster.
Sort of feels different, too, doesn't it?
Go ahead. Pop it.
Why, it even sounds strong.
No other towel is made like Bounty, in regular and jumbo size. Hurry, get new Bounty. It absorbs like magic.
Don't use Comet. Josephine, is there a better cleanser?
Yuck! New Super Comet with chlorinol free. It gets out stains when other leading cleansers can't. Tough, greasy food stains like these. I'll sprinkle another cleanser and new Super Comet and wait a minute. Now, see what happens as I rub?
Comet's removing the stains.
Yep. Comet gets out stains when other leading cleansers can't. Use new Super Comet.
Don't be chicken to you. I know you don't need to be afraid. If you use it right, the white gets white and the color will not fade.
No need to be chicken about your old friend Pilot. It's strong enough to get food stains out of your kids' clothes. Safe enough for today's new synthetic. Pilot does what a bleach is meant to do.
If you use it right, the white gets white and the color will not fade.
Pilot, it's strong but friendly.
Say, what a pretty park. But there's no time for loping. We're on the way to Mrs. Smith's. Here we are. It's the back door for us. We'll find her in the kitchen. What did I tell you? She's doing her dishes. Look here, Mrs. Smith. Hold on with that towel. Let those darn dishes dry by themselves. 15 minutes later. Gosh, I suppose I should have known. Look at that streaky dishpan film. In the movies, we can take film off this way. But since you haven't Hollywood technique handy, let this smart woman show you another more practical way. She uses Dreft, remarkable new suds improvement. And here's what happens when these dishes have been rinsed and allowed to dry by themselves. See? No trace of scummy dishpan film. They're sparkling clear without polishing. Now, look at those two glasses side by side. You can see the difference yourself. Ask your dealer for Dreft. Remember, you must be completely satisfied or return the box and get double your money back.
He's going, he's going, he's going, no, he's up again!
How would you get all those stains out? With Oxidol Plus, the detergent with bleach, plus an enzyme pre-soaker. It has to clean better, because what the enzyme pre-soaker can't get out, the bleach can. And what the bleach can't get out, the enzyme pre-soaker can. Oxidol Plus. It has to clean better.
There's no other box of facial tissues like this. Scotty's new Magic Oval box. Only Scotty's give you tissues that float up gently, one at a time, and come out in neat handfuls, too, because there's a Magic Oval inside every new Scotty's box. Only Scotty's Magic Oval can give you tissues that float up, smooth and easy. No tugging, no tearing, no extra tissues tagging along. And Scotty's Magic Oval does even more. It lets you reach in for tissues by the handful, all neatly folded, just right for pocket or purse. Scotty's new Magic Oval box is pretty, too. And inside, soft, strong, sneeze-proof Scotties. Remember, for tissues that float up smoothly and come out in neatly folded handfuls, look for Scotty's pretty new Magic Oval box, the only one of its kind.
Before I tell you about Top Job's new stronger smell called New Ammonia Power, let me show you how new Top Job cleans tough kitchen floors. Trapped-in dirt gets on your floor, then cooking grease forms a film locking in the dirt. Top Job cuts that grease and gets the dirt. New Top Job cuts the grease and gets the dirt.
That's enough milk. How about a banana? Banana! An egg! An egg.
Now your tablecloth is stained, and how? And if you don't get out all of the stain, if even a little part of the stain is left, then the tablecloth is still stained. Gain has stain removers for each part of the stain. Look closely. Gain has a protein enzyme for the egg in the stain. Egg is protein. Gain has a starch remover for the banana. Banana's mostly starch. Gain has stain removers for the fats, like the ice cream and the milk. And now your tablecloth is beautiful again. A stain is often made of different things. That's why Gain has several different kinds of stain removers. Complex stain, complex Gain.
Handy Wipes All-Purpose Cloths, the magical fabric with 1,001 uses. Use them as spill wipers, tile wipers, chin wipers, smile wipers, pain wipers, pan wipers, pine wipers, pen wipers, wipe slates, see-late lates, shine size 8s, goo-gaws, gym cracks, thingamabobs, knickknacks, a rainy day floor mat, shoes away, wipe that, washes clean. In the kitchen, dishes, dryers, toasters, pots, electric fryers, guest towels, mess towels, pet towels, paint towels. In the boudoir, reel gone, makeup off, makeup on, wipe the stove up, sink and shelf, that's all. Now think up more yourself. Handy Wipes All-Purpose Cloths with 1,001 uses.
And some alligators, you know. Need a winner? Okay.
Playtime's over. Now what? Pledge and your dust cloth. That's what. With the ease of dusting alone, Pledge dusts, cleans, and shines. Waxed beauty instantly as you dust with Johnson's Pledge.
Mother, let's start the party without us.
Just a minute. Oh, no. Gobs of smeary lotion. Say, it's not smeary. It's these puffs. They're so absorbent, the lotion must have soaked deep into the tissue. So deep, practically nothing smears off in the mirror. To me, that's smear-proof. No tearing or shredding. So soft, too. Mother! Oh, no.
Puffs and Puffs Prints, practically smear-proof.
And I noticed, Miss Christian, today you bought Tide. Is this your regular brand?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
What do you like about it?
My clothes get very clean.
Tell me, what kind of dirt do these pretty young ladies get into?
Every kind. And I have a boy that plays Little League Baseball, and he does get dirty also. And plays in the swamp and hunts for frogs.
Have you ever tried the others?
Some samples through the mail, but I like Tide, and I like my children to look nice and clean.
I'm going to see how much you really like it. I'm going to take it away from you. I'm going to offer you twice as much of another leading detergent. I'll keep you Tide. I'll give you twice as much of another.
No. I want my Tide.
But there's twice as much here.
I want my Tide.
Really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
There's no way I can talk out of
for
it?
15 years I've used Tide, and I don't want to change. I like it.
Why do you like it enough to turn down 2 for 1?
Because it's that good.
So, that's the way it is. Some ladies won't swap their Tide for even twice as much of another leading detergent. Get Tide, because you know you can trust Tide to get clothes clean.
It's Tupperware's 10th birthday, and you're getting a present. This is it. If you go to a Tupperware party between now and May 6th, as one of the first 12 guests, you'll receive a lovely costume pin by Volupte. Or, as a hostess, a beautiful Volupte compact, plus the regular hostess gift. Call your Tupperware dealer or find Tupperware in the yellow pages under housewares or plastics. Or write Tupperware, Orlando, Florida, so you can help celebrate our birthday by accepting a lovely gift.
I
had this terrible problem with my hair after shampooing. The comb gets stuck in the tangles and it hurts. Thank goodness Johnson's just invented no more tangles. Mommy just sprays some on at no more tangles. And see how shiny and manageable my hair stays. Johnson's no more tangles. The first cream rinse for children.
No matter what shape your stomach's in. No matter what shape your stomach's in, when it gets out of shape, take Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer relieves the flutters, calms the nervous feeling, relieves heartburn, relieves the stuffy feeling, and relieves a headache. Better than any other antacid. Better than anything you can get without a prescription. Anything. Alka-Seltzer. It's the best. On any stomach.
Delivered the message. Now what?
Now let's check the second message.
Ready?
Mum, the doctor's deodorant discovery now contains M3. Got that? M3 to stop odor 24 hours a day. Remember now.
I know. For security reasons, Mum's the word. New Mum Cream Deodorant now with M3. Got the message?
Wash your hands, Roger.
Wash your hands, Roger. Wash your hands, Roger. Wash your hands, Roger.
Yeah, wash your hands, Roger. Your mom got you something special. Lava. Lava's pumice gets them clean with one wash.
Wash your hands, Roger.
Show Daddy your hands, Roger.
Well, for the first time they're clean.
Mom knows. Nothing beats Lava for kids. Lava gets hands clean the first time.
Doesn't my hair look great? Frankly, I never would have had the nerve to try a hairdo like this until Halo. Oh, no, not the old Halo you knew. It's new full-bodied Halo. And it's more than a shampoo. It's a beauty bath. And wait till you see it work. It's great. There's something terrific in it called Methocel that bursts into the most beautiful richness. I know. Wait, I'll show you how rich it is. See? Some shampoos are so light. They glow away. But see the difference? New full-bodied Halo is full-bodied. For sure. Its thicker, non-drying richness blesses your hair with beautiful body. Full-body Halo is more than a shampoo. It's a beauty bath that brings out the very best in your hair and in you. When you think about it, that's really something.
Have you compared leading cold creams with the fabulous warm cream called Albaline? You should. Albaline melts on your skin. Cold cream stays heavy. Albaline cleans eye makeup beautifully better. Both sides appear clean. But watch these oil-treated pads. See how much eye makeup cold cream leaves behind compared to Albaline. Albaline cleans makeup beautifully better than leading cold creams. Albaline, the warm cream.
When I find I'm not feeling
My usual seven. Because of an ugly head cold, I take Alka-Seltzer Plus cold tablets because no other cold product gives faster, more effective relief of those ugly cold symptoms in so many ways. It contains a decongestant for my stuffed-up sinuses, an antihistamine for that wretched runny nose, an aspirin for the ugly headache and the rotten feverish feeling, and it has a nice lemony flavor. Oh boy! And the bubbles mean it's dissolved, ready to go to work as soon as I drink it down.
Dr. Jekyll, sir! I thought you was that ugly monster, Mr. Hyde.
Nothing works faster than Alka-Seltzer Plus to get rid of the uglies.
When hay fever pollen invades your sinuses, brings runny nose, watery eyes, take Dristan. Dristan's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. Yes, Dristan's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. That is, Dristan helps you breathe free and easy, as if you were far away from pollen or allergy irritation. Yes, Dristan's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. Helps dry, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes. You see, Dristan tablets shrink swollen, congested, nasal, and sinus passages which cause runny nose and watery eyes. So you breathe free and easy fast. So when pollen invades your sinuses, causing hay fever miseries, don't wish you could be in sunny, dry Arizona. Just remember, Dristan's like sending your sinuses to Arizona. Get Dristan decongestant tablets.
Melanie, I forgot to use new dry band antiperspirant on my trip down south.
A damn Yankee.
Melanie!
Introducing New Dry Band, the antiperspirant spray. Most sprays only stop odor, but New Dry Band does more. It also helps stop perspiration and wetness. New Dry Band keeps you so dry you can see the difference.
How dry I am.
A dry Yankee?
When Charlie sees the sort of girl he'd like to wine and dine, he uses new Wild Root to get her every time.
This is new Wild Root. Comes in a tube. Has a totally new formula. Positively no drying alcohol. Absolutely non-greasy. Dissolves in your hands. Won't show in your hair. Keeps it neat, manageable. For handsome hair, new Wild Root. Comes in a tube. Has a new formula. Dissolves in your hands. Won't show in your hair.
Ozone Fluid Net hairspray works, yet it leaves hair feeling like hair. Ozone Fluid Net contains no lacquer, doesn't clump the hair together or paste a hairdo down. You can't tell that a woman uses it by the way her hair looks. Her hair can look as natural as unsprayed hair. Yet hair sprayed with Ozone Fluid Net does stay in order. Even a Lulu of a hat like this doesn't seem to muss it much. Ozone Fluid Net really holds a hairdo. Yet this hairspray leaves hair feeling like hair. Ozone Fluid Net, the hairdresser's hairspray in the pink and gray can.
How about a movie tonight, huh?
Wow, what's that aftershave you're wearing?
New High Karate Aftershave is so powerful, it drives women right out of their minds. That's why we have to put instructions on self-defense in every package. High Karate, the brisk splash-on aftershave that smooths and soothes and cools. High Karate, aftershave, cologne, and gift sets. High Karate, be careful how you use it.
We're going to use an ordinary garden variety peach with its short, close fuzz and tender skin, and a regular regimental hairbrush with its rough, tough bristles, to prove to you that the man-sized Remington electric shaver will give you a close, comfortable shave, no matter how tender your skin, no matter how tough your beard. Look at this amazing demonstration. The Remington is so gentle that it can shave the short, close fuzz off a peach without harming its tender skin. And the Remington is so powerful that it can shave the bristles off a brush. Bristles tougher than any beard. Remember the amazing demonstration of the Peach and Brush. For the close, comfortable shave you've always wanted, reach for the Remington Electric Shaver.
Jimmy, please, not now. I'm too busy. Control yourself. Sure you have a headache, tense, irritable, but don't take it out on him.
You need Anacin for fast relief. The big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel. Minutes after taking Anacin, headache pain's gone, so tension's gone, irritability's gone. You're in control again. You see, Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is a combination of ingredients. The pain reliever most recommended by doctors, plus an extra ingredient missing from leading aspirins, still missing with buffering. Combined in Anacin to relieve pain, to relax tension, soothe irritability. You get fast relief. You keep control. Yes, the big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel.
Men, look, you see, my shave cream now comes in line, too. So take it off. Line.
Look, here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick. It sticks better than any other bandage. The proof? Take a dry egg at room temperature. Touch the egg with any other bandage. Brand X, brand Y, brand Z. Not one sticks. But a Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick sticks tight instantly. Watch it again in slow motion. No pressure, yet we can lift the egg, even boil it. And the Band-Aid plastic strip never comes loose.
Maybe you don't want to broil eggs this way, but you do want the extra protection of Band-Aid plastic strips. They take better care of little cuts and scratches. They stay put.
Yes, even in hot, soapy dishwater. Neat, fresh-colored, almost invisible. Band-Aid plastic strips with new Super Stick stick better than any other bandage. Made only by Johnson & Johnson, the most trusted name in surgical dressings. Be sure you get Band-Aid plastic strips.
Oh, sis, I can't meet Walt's friend tonight with this hair. And my shampoo washes all the body out.
Don't wash out body, Pam. Cream in body with Luster Cream Shampoo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Luster Cream actually creams in body. It's got more body-building ingredients than any leading shampoo.
Creamy lather. Dreamy body.
Beautiful sister-in-law.
Beautiful Luster Cream.
You know what my husband gave me for my birthday? An apple tree. Obviously, he doesn't think I look like the glamorous type. I guess he thinks I look more like the healthy outdoor type.
A wife and mother talks about healthy-looking skin and Ivory soap.
If my skin's fresh and healthy looking, I guess it's because I've gotten down to basics. You know, fresh air, sunshine, healthy foods, and lots of soap and water. Which the kids aren't too crazy about.
We use Ivory around this house. Ivory's natural soap. Simple, basic soap. Ivory cleans gently, and to me, gentle, regular cleaning, very basic for healthy-looking skin.
All that, along with Ivory's purity, and more doctors recommending it than any other soap, give me a lot of confidence in Ivory, you know.
Get down to basics with Ivory, a natural soap for healthy-looking skin.
A baby is born. Newborn. With skin protected by the vernix, nature's perfect protection. Now, when this vernix protection is gone, you can give your baby an effective replacement with Menin Baby Magic. Baby Magic is a lotion specially protective for newborn skin. For all babies. Baby Magic helps stop diaper rash, diaper odor. It's inspired by nature's own protection. Soothing. Baby Magic by Menon.
Hey, let's see the hand. I thought so. Scram.
Same thing every night. 3 trips to the bathroom.
Well, not tonight. I got a special soap.
Lava soap gets hands clean with one wash. Kids need a soap with something extra to make up for the half-hearted effort they put out. Kids need Lava, the hand soap with pumice. Lava for kids.
Hey, great. You too, Buster.
Lava gets hands clean the first time.
I'm going to show you a new antiseptic skin cleanser that works when it's on and keeps working for 12 hours after you wash it off. Bactine medicated skin cream. It's got the great Bactine germ killer in it, so it cleans your skin right down into the pores, right down to the germs and bacteria that can cause blemishes. After you wash it off, it leaves a soft, invisible film that protects your skin from more germs for 12 hours. Excuse me. Your skin will be antiseptically clean and protected from germs that can damage it for 12 hours. If you use Bactine medicated skin cream morning and night, it really pays off.
This is the sound of a human heart. It will beat 72 times in this minute. Every beat can be a painful throb if you have a headache. This pain remedy is Bufferin, the one doctors recommend by name more often than any other leading brand. Take 2 Bufferin, and every beat can mean your heart is pumping Bufferin's pain reliever through your bloodstream. Why such speed? Because Bufferin is the modern drug for pain. It is special antacids that activate the pain reliever by speeding it into your bloodstream straight to the pain. These antacids also help soothe an over-acid stomach, a common companion to headache. This message will last 60 seconds. 72 heartbeats. If you had taken Bufferin at its start, Bufferin could already be getting into your bloodstream. Next time pain throbs upsets you, take 2 Bufferin, the fast one.
You've got the softest skin in the whole wide world.
Suddenly, the soft sex is getting softer. Washing with new Premier Cam-A. A soap that's more like cream, looks more like cream, feels more like cream. New Premier Cam-A.
Softest skin in the whole wide world.
Look at that halo, look, hey, look at that whistle clean hair. Hey, look at that halo, look, so fresh, so young, so fair. You get brighter, softer hair, and so let's go, everybody halo, shampoo halo.
Does my antiperspirant keep me dry? No, sir. You don't do what I do and stay dry.
If your antiperspirant doesn't do what you hired it to, fire yours and hire ours. Right Guard antiperspirant. Get the drying agent that really helps keep you dry. Stops odor, too.
Well, it depends on the day. You know, on easy days I'm dry, but on days like today, forget it.
Then fire yours and hire ours. Ours is Right Guard.
This is Consant, a new remedy for upset stomachs that does the job naturally. The world is a gray and cheerless place when our stomachs are upset. We feel oppressed and alone. The remedy? The only remedy that does the job naturally. Consant. Entirely new, Consant restores the stomach's natural chemical equilibrium, and the relief it gives is long-lasting. Consant also restores our sense of well-being. We become ourselves again. Consant, a new remedy for upset stomachs, for natural relief that lasts.
You get a quick tan with QT, a double tan, you see. It tans you anytime, rain or shine when you use QT.
QT Fabulous Quick Tanning Lotion by Coppertone gives you a double tan. Used as directed, QT tans you indoors without the sun, smoothly and evenly, in just 3 to 5 hours. Use QT in the sun, your tan becomes deeper, richer, helps prevent sunburn too.
You get a quicker tan, a double tan when you use QT.
Guaranteed by Coppertone.
Will do, thou beauty bar will do, things for you no soap can do.
No soap so mild, yet clean so clean as Vel Beauty Bar. And Vel leaves no soapy bathtub ring.
Things no soap can do for you, Val Beauty Bar will do.
From out of the future comes something new for him. Jade East all-purpose lotion in the new Polaris gift package. A clear, soothing lotion that tones and conditions the skin on his face and body. Give him the magnetic fragrance of Jade East in the new all-purpose lotion and find out what the future holds in store.
Can't you children play someplace else?
Control yourself. Sure you have a headache. You're tense, irritable, but don't take it out on the children.
You need Anacin for fast relief. The big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel. Minutes after taking Anacin, headache pain's gone. So tension's gone. Irritability's gone. You're in control again. You see, Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, a combination of ingredients. Extra ingredients. Missing from aspirin. Still missing with buffering. Extra ingredients most doctors recommend to relieve pain, to relax tension, soothe irritability. You get fast, more complete headache relief. You keep control. Yes, the big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel.
Pa says this ban roll-on deodorant is good for what ails me. But I don't feel sick.
Maybe he does.
You devil.
Ban roll-on protects you from odor. Won't wear off as the day wears on. Ban roll-on.
Kiss me quick.
Hi, big man. Keeping our date? Good. Because I've got real news about a fantastic new water-active hairdressing. New Groom and Clean. For men. Grooms and cleans with every combing. No alcohol, no greasy cream. It's the crystal clear water-active hairdressing. So just wet combing helps clean away dirt and dandruff. Prevent grease buildup. Watch, you skeptic. Put a lead-in cream and Groom and Clean in clear water. New Groom and Clean is water active, mixes with water. Cream leaves grease that builds up, collects dirt and dandruff. See? But Groom and Clean helps prevent grease buildup, here and on your hair. So you stay neat, groomed, and clean. Fantastic. Groom and Clean. Grooms and cleans with every combing.
When you find a girl whose hair feels like hair, she probably uses Ozone Fluid Net, the hairspray that leaves hair feeling like hair. It's the hairdresser's hairspray in the pink and gray can.
A man goes off the road to see whether he needs a shave, even though he shaved 5 miles ago. What makes a man do this?
Only Schick Super Chromium. It's so comfortable you'll actually look forward to your next shave. Now, here we have a man who waited up all night for his morning shave. What could make a man love shaving that much? Only Schick Super Chromium. It's so comfortable you'll actually look forward to your next shave.
Hurt finger. Band-Aid plastic bandage and collar. Hurt elbow. Band-Aid bandage. It's blue. Hurt ankle. Band-Aid bandage. It's yellow. Hurt knee. Band-Aid bandage. It's red. Band-Aid stars and strips. Ooh. Band-Aid strips and spots. Charmers. No. In colors. Get some.
Baby bath and shampoo. Genteel, used every day, gives more skin protection than your baby ever got with ordinary soap. Genteel's suds are milder than floating soaps. So mild they won't sting baby's eyes like soap. Yet Genteel's special antiseptic ingredient is effective against common skin bacteria. Genteel rinses completely, leaves no irritating soap film. Yet its daily antiseptic action helps to protect your baby's skin from irritating diaper rash, from common skin infections, hour after hour after hour. So give your baby more skin protection than he ever got from ordinary soap. With new hospital-tested Genteel baby bath and shampoo by the makers of famous Baby Magic.
A remarkable dramatization of mileage. 3 men, carefully matched, who suffer from hay fever. One has taken contact with its tiny time pills. Another, a decongestant tablet. Another, an allergy tablet. Look, in a few hours, the hay fever medicine without tiny time pills runs out. A sign marks the spot. But the contact taker can keep on going for up to 12 hours. That is mileage. Contact, the 12-hour hay fever reliever.
What is this, a sleepwalking contest? Where's your laugh, you jail? Come on, kid. Wake up. Thanks. I needed that.
If you need waking up, slap on some Skin Bracer. Bracer's the morning one. Its skin tightener and chin chillers work like a cold slap in the face.
Thanks, I needed that.
Medical Advance from Vicks. This winter, there's wonderful news for cold sufferers. Now, from Vicks Laboratories comes new Trispan, the tablet that works automatically for up to 12 full hours of relief. Not just 4 hours like ordinary tablets. Works automatically to relieve sniffling and sneezing all day long. Works automatically to relieve nasal congestion and stuffiness all night long. Here's what this unique 12-hour tablet does. 1, its outer layer dissolves in minutes, speeds quick relief from nasal congestion, headache, that achy feeling. 2, Trispan's inner time core helps keep head clear up to 12 hours, releases measured medication automatically. You feel so much better, you hardly know you have a cold. Get Trispan. It works automatically for up to 12 full hours, not just 4. Trispan, new from Vicks.
Sun, cold, wind, heat can add more aging dry skin lines and wrinkles than time itself. So protect your skin now with Deep Magic Dry Skin Conditioner. A non-greasy moisturizer, it absorbs instantly. You wear Deep Magic all day as natural makeup or the perfect base. Protect against aging dry skin lines with Deep Magic Dry Skin Conditioner.
Men, nothing takes it off like Noxema medicated shave. Take it off. Take it all off. Nothing takes it off like Noxema medicated shave.
The closer you shave, the more you need Noxema. Noxema medicated comfort shave.
The maker of Rinse Away, the family dandruff control. 1 capful once a week for long-lasting dandruff control. Rinse Away.
Scientifically years ahead, Angel Skin by Pond's neutralizes the drying effects of detergents and soaps. Only Angel Skin penetrates the outer skin surface and actually heals chapping. For smooth white hands, use Angel Skin by Pond's.
Take one baby, one mother, her hair freshly done for a party. Some love and kisses. Some curious fingers, and there goes the hairdo. 2 hairdos. But that's all right. It can be fixed. She used a good hairspray. Ozone Fluid Net. Hair that's been sprayed with Ozone Fluid Net can be fixed with a comb and a touch. Yet it still feels like hair. It really does. Ozone Fluid Net, the hairdresser's hairspray that leaves hair feeling like hair.
What a belt! You'll never get that one! You caught it! I never could top Jeff. Then, in a toothpaste test, we were on opposite sides. My side used Crest. His side used the same toothpaste, but without Floristan. And that's when I beat Jeff, because my side had 21% fewer cavities with Crest.
In similar tests, Crest reduced cavities 34% and 42%. You know, more dentists recommend Crest than all other toothpastes combined. So have regular checkups, watch treats, and brush after eating with Crest. Accepted by the Council on Dental Therapeutics of the American Dental Association, as signified by this statement and this seal.
Nice catch, Jeff.
Remember, the only toothpaste with over 12 years of tests that prove it reduces cavities is Crest.
Well, thank you, and come again, okay?
See ya.
Well, how do you like that? Thanks for the tip, mister. They make me so mad. What do they think this is? Some kind of depression or something? You know, I have a lot of decent tip all day. I mean, the girls are starved to death in this business. Say, Harvey, you don't think it's my breath? Yeah, it's probably my breath. Got any mouthwash?
Yeah. Use my Listerine.
Ooh, Listerine. That's strong stuff?
Ah, it's strong to last long, Louise.
I don't know.
Besides, Listerine kills germs that can cause bad breath. Go on. Give it a try.
Okay, anything for a tip. $1. Hey, mister, thanks for the tip.
Anytime.
Anytime at all with Listerine Antiseptic. Kills germs, lasts for hours.
It's a good feeling to know your smile is welcome. Your whisper, soft and pure. This is the security clean white teeth give. And whiter teeth is what this toothpaste is for. New McLean's. Gets teeth irresistibly white. What a wonderful feeling to brush with McLean's. Invigorating, stimulating. Its tingling taste says whiteness. Smile at yourself. You'll see a new whiteness you wouldn't have believed possible. You know whiter teeth are cleaner, freer from tartar and the agents that cause decay. McLean's gives your teeth that whiteness. A whiteness you see reflected in the smile you get in return. A whiteness you feel secure in. Whiteness is the security McLean's gives. New McLean's toothpaste.
Take a shiny object, breathe on it, and you can see your own breath. But you cannot see whether it's fresh and clean and pleasing to other people. If you want to feel safe, use Micron. Micron Oral Antiseptic, the most effective mouthwash you can buy to stop bad breath germs. Let's say these G's are the germs, breeding in your mouth and throat. Other mouthwashes reduce the number of germs, but moments later, new ones start growing back to threaten your breath. Micron is different. It not only kills germs on contact, but it keeps the number of germs much lower, much longer. It's been proved more effective hours longer than any other mouthwash. So you can feel safer hours longer with Johnson & Johnson's new Blue Micron, most effective mouthwash you can buy to stop bad breath germs.
More future spacemen and their families help stop bad breath, help fight decay by brushing after eating with Colgate with activated Gardol. Colgate Clean is 3 ways clean. Cleaner breath, cleaner taste, cleaner teeth. Colgate with activated Gardol helps foam away food particles, decay bacteria, and decay acids. Helps fight decay as you brush.
Brush your teeth the Colgate way. Help stop bad breath. Help fight decay.
Gee, I almost got a bullseye. Let's see if he's that. What's this? Oh, I never could beat Anne. Then we were on opposite sides in a toothpaste test. My side used Crest. Anne's side used the same toothpaste, but without Floristan. And that's when I beat Anne, because my side had 21% fewer cavities with Crest.
In similar tests, Crest reduced cavities 34% and 42%. You know, more dentists recommend Crest than all other toothpastes combined. So have regular checkups, watch treats, and brush after eating with Crest. Accepted by the Council on Dental Therapeutics of the American Dental Association, as signified by this statement and this seal.
Nice shooting, Anne.
Remember, the only toothpaste with over 12 years of tests that prove it reduces cavities is Crest.
Here's proof that Antizyme, the first continuous action anti-enzyme toothpaste, really stopped tooth decay.
My name is Ann Manika. I've had so many cavities all my life that I was really thankful when I discovered Antizyme toothpaste. Imagine, in the 2 years that I've been brushing my teeth with Antizyme, I haven't needed a single filling.
That's right, not a single cavity in over 2 years. There's factual living proof that this new, completely different kind of toothpaste, Antizyme, really stopped tooth decay. Each brushing protects 12 to 24 hours. This has been proved for 9 out of every 10 people tested. No other type of toothpaste protects for more than a half hour.
Yes, Antizyme toothpaste stops the major cause of tooth decay. Every minute of every day, each brushing protects 12 to 24 hours.
What does?
Antizyme.
Say what for?
Antizyme. Antizyme. Listerine Antizyme toothpaste.
Why can't I clean the stains off my dental plates with toothpaste?
Because regular toothpaste is too mild for dentures. Regular toothpaste must be mild enough for use inside the mouth on tender gums and teeth like hers. But now there's a toothpaste made especially for denture wearers. New Denture Cream, the only toothpaste powerful enough for dentures. Because Denture Cream is used outside the mouth, it can contain stain removers, a deodorizer, and a special denture polisher, too powerful for family toothpaste. Watch. This denture material was stained with a common but concentrated denture stain, then baked in an oven for 4 days. See how easily Denture Cream removes even strong stains, and with proved safety. No stains, no tartar when you use Denture Cream daily. Result, no denture odor. Remember, to get your dentures clean, really clean, you need new Denture Cream, the only toothpaste powerful enough for dentures.
This is going to be the kissiest Valentine's Day ever.
Because Scope Mouthwash is going to give away millions of free samples and coupons to make this a Valentine's Day to remember. You see, Scope, first thing in the morning, makes your breath feel fresher for hours. And after Valentine's Day, keep buying Scope. Who says the kissing has to end on Valentine's Day? Scope. Once in the morning does it.
Wow, Janie can come to the prom. I gotta rent a tuxedo.
Oh, Jimmy! Oh, now he should have brushed his teeth.
You're right. Brushing after meals is important to help fight decay. And if you can't brush after every meal, brush often and use Gleam. Between brushings, a harmful deposit of food and bacteria forms on teeth. Proper brushing with Gleam removes most of this harmful deposit. So brush often, even if you can't brush after every meal, and use Gleam.
I could scream. Tonight's my big chance with Wally, and I'm out of mouthwash. Here, use my Ultra Bright. The toothpaste. Isn't Ultra Bright for brightening teeth? Sure, but Ultra Bright freshens breath like a mouthwash, too. Really? It's got real mouthwash ingredients built in. You get the freshest breath, the brightest teeth, the sex appeal. Ultra Bright gives your mouth sex appeal.
Ultra Bright, regular or no cool mint.
Patty, Larry, is anybody home?
Kathy Langley's always bringing home news. She had big news some time back after the toothpaste test she was in. Was it good news, Kathy?
Great. After 2 years, my group had 21% fewer cavities with Crest.
Do you know what the other group used?
It was the Crest formula, but without Floristan.
Sure everybody brushed alike.
Including after lunch at school.
Tests like Kathy's make Crest the only toothpaste recognized effective by the American Dental Association. Here's the statement of their Therapeutics Council. Crest has been shown to be an effective decay-preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. In your dental program, have regular checkups. Watch between meal treats. Brush often with Crest. Remember,
My group had 21% fewer cavities with Crest.
Here's your chance. Ask her to sit on the bus with you. Julie, baby, we make beautiful music together.
And that is about all.
I'm gonna do it. What? Borrow your mystery. I've tried everything else. You got a problem, buddy. Not for long.
Henry will now kill germs that can cause his bad breath.
Don't knock it, Brady. It's good stuff, and it's strong. So Listerine really does last long.
It really does last long.
$2 says Julie sits with me next band practice.
You're on.
What's the matter with Brady?
He just hates to lose a bet.
Listerine Antiseptic. A safe bet anytime. Kills germs, lasts for hours. What happens when you breathe on a mirror? You can actually see your breath. But you cannot see whether it's fresh and clean and pleasing to other people. If you want to feel safe, use Micron. Micron Oral Antiseptic, the most effective mouthwash you can buy to stop bad breath germs. Let's say these G's are the germs, breeding in your mouth and throat. Other mouthwashes reduce the number of germs, but moments later, new ones start growing back to threaten your breath. Micron is different. It not only kills germs on contact, but it keeps the number of germs much lower, much longer. It's been proved more effective hours longer than any other mouthwash. So you can feel safer hours longer with Johnson & Johnson's new Blue Micron. Most effective mouthwash you can buy to stop bad breath germs.
Stop me if you can. He did. I never beat Greg, except once in a toothpaste test. Greg's side used the same toothpaste as mine, but without Floristan. My side used Crest and had 42% fewer cavities.
Similar tests proved Crest reduces cavities. This statement and seal signify Crest is accepted by the Therapeutics Council of the American Dental Association. Have regular checkups, watch treats, brush after eating with Crest.
Fini de manger? Oui, maman. Va te brosser tes dents avec Gleam.
Non, maman.
Allez. Hé, Pierre! Bonjour, Claude! Hé! Tu veux me faire un tour sur mon vélo? Oh, oui, allez, viens! Pierre! Pierre, reviens ici! Tu n'as pas brossé avec Gleam!
Yes, in Quebec, as in your own town, brushing your teeth after every meal is a problem. And if you can't brush after every meal, brush often and use Gleam. Between brushings, food particles and bacteria form a harmful deposit like this on your teeth. Dentists call it plaque. Proper brushing with Gleam removes most of this harmful plaque and helps prevent its buildup during the day.
Bon garçon, tu te brosses les dents après le dîner.
Oui, maman. Avec Gleam.
Brush often, even if you can't brush after every meal, and always use Gleam.
Feeling. To know your smile is welcome. Your whisper, soft and pure. This is the security clean white teeth give. And whiter teeth is what new McLean's is for. Its tingling taste tells you it's working. Getting your teeth cleaner, whiter. Whiteness is the security McLean's gives. Gets teeth irresistibly white. New McLean's toothpaste.
Sometimes you learn the most from words you aren't supposed to hear. Poor Marge. She'll never hold a man until she does something about her breath. Until she does something about her breath. Does something about her breath. Research shows that there is a direct connection between germs in your mouth and unpleasant breath. Listerine antiseptic, the most widely used antiseptic in the world, kills germs instantly. Kills them by the millions. Listerine's germ-killing action works in 3 places. Stops bad breath where it's most apt to start. Your teeth, your mouth, your throat. In actual scientific tests, Listerine antiseptic stopped bad breath 4 times better than toothpaste, 4 times better than chlorophyll. So every morning, every night, before every date, gargle with Listerine antiseptic. It kills germs instantly by millions. Make Listerine antiseptic a friend of yours for keeps.
Get that! He did. I never beat Bill. Except once, in a toothpaste test. Bill's side used the same toothpaste as mine, but without Floristan. My side used Crest and had 34% fewer cavities.
In similar tests, Crest reduced cavities 21% and 42%. More dentists recommend Crest than all other toothpastes combined. So have regular checkups, watch treats, and brush after eating with Crest. Accepted by the Therapeutics Council of the American Dental Association, as signified by this statement and seal. Remember, Crest reduces cavities. Kodak announces drop-in movies that go all the way. Drop in to shoot and drop in to show with the newest Kodak Instamatic movie projectors and cameras. Now, you can have your movies returned in a cartridge all ready to show. See drop-in movie projectors and cameras at your Kodak dealers now. Drop in soon.
If you're a city slicker like Ann Foster, you come from Waterloo, Iowa. You learned fast, and wanted to read your newspaper in half, to order Danish, not sweet rolls, to almost like cardboard coffee. But this you do hold on to. Every woman needs to be herself at times. Your answer? Baking. Baking good, baking often with gold medal flour. Little kitchen, true. Strange oven, also true. But you feel about gold medal the way most women do. You count on gold medal. Trust it so much you don't sift anymore. Gold medal flour is that fine, that uniform, that dependable. It gives you a feeling of confidence right down to your fingertips. What some call a white thumb. Couldn't your baking use this touch of gold medal confidence? Your white thumb?
We here at the ad agency feel this commercial is provocative, motivating, and really classaroo. Now, what do you think, sir?
Only one shoe? Florsheim makes over 256 different styles. Show them all, big, big. What about the craftsmanship? Even our laces are better.
Have lace shoes?
Oh. Why don't we show a huge centipede wearing all the Florsheim shoes? I like that. That could be a musical. Shaboom, shaboom.
Hey, I like
Christmas 1963. And Goodyear presents 11 great artists of our time. Robert Goulet, Mitch Miller, Andre Previn, Julie Andrews, Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic, Isaac Stern, Mormon Tabernacle Choir, Percy Faith, Christy Minstrels, Norman Luboff Choir, Eugene Ormandy and the Philadelphia Orchestra. All in album 3 of the great songs of Christmas. 20 selections in a long-playing album, a collector's item. A $3.98 value, yours for only $1 at your Goodyear service store. Nothing else to buy, but hurry, it's a limited edition.
Ride a Greyhound bus.
You save and save.
Go the Greyhound way.
Relax, relax.
Good afternoon. My name's Nelson Case. I represent Greyhound. And we've been saving this comfortable easy chair especially for you while we cruise along the beautiful shoreline of Miami Beach. Say, wouldn't it be great to stretch out on those warm sands right now? Maybe take a dip in that foaming surf? Well, you know, you can get away for a delightful trip down here, out west, almost anywhere, for very little time or money, by Greyhound. And the big reason is Greyhound's time-saving Through Express service. You see, Greyhound's Through Express schedules make the fewest stops, cut hours off the running time, take you right straight through to your destination, usually without change of bus or baggage. Now, you may ask, is this service available everywhere? And the answer is Greyhound offers more Through Express schedules between the Atlantic and Pacific, more Through Express and limited service between the Canadian border and the Gulf Coast than any other transportation in America. And what does it cost? Well, let me give you a few typical examples of Through Express fares on longer trips or shorter trips by Greyhound. Now, between New York and Miami, $25.10. Between Chicago and San Francisco, $41.65. Between Los Angeles and San Diego, just $2.35. Between New Orleans and Houston, only $7.20, all plus U.S. tax. I'll tell you, the next time you take a trip, take it easy. Take less time, less money. Take a Through Express schedule by Greyhound.
So easy.
So convenient to travel on a Greyhound bus.
Start your day a little bit better with Post Grape Nuts Flakes. Post Grape Nuts Flakes. The Energy Flakes. The whole wheat flakes for energy. For energy. The Energy Flakes. Post Grape Nuts Flakes.
Hey, Max! Dinner! Max! Not the same old thing, Max. I've got something new for you. New Rival burgers and gravy. Mmm. Real meatballs, Max. Lots of radiant, boiled, juicy meatballs. Cooked by Rival in good beef gravy. You're a lucky dog, all right. If you ever get here. Couldn't be better if I cooked it myself. You even get proteins and vitamins, minerals, meal. Everything you need. Not that you care, you dog, but I do. I love you. Oh, for goodness sake. Would I lie to you? Here, smell it. That a boy. From now on, I'm feeding you everything, Rival. 'Cause when it comes to cooking for dogs, Rival has no rival.
On foreign shores or at home, where you go by your wings, you'll be known.
Yes, by these wings, you'll be known. You'll be recognized throughout the world as one of America's Knights of the Sky, an Air Force pilot. If you are single, between 19 and 26 and a half, you can join this chosen few. You'll train as an aviation cadet and graduate a lieutenant, earning more than $5,000 a year. Win silver wings to a golden chair. Fly with the Aviation Cadets.
Making a trail in the sky, riding the gale way up high. We fly the jets on the Air Force team, the Sky Cadets, with wings a-gleam. Sign up today, go the Air Force way, go up with the Aviation Cadets.
See your nearest Air Force recruiter now.
Men who flirt with death. The daredevil novellis who speed through hoops of flame. Johnny Fisher, who daringly hangs upside down thousands of feet above the ground. Sir James Terwilliger, who tempts the fates as he flaps his wings in futile flight. And Jerry Ross, who hasn't had a medical checkup in over 10 years.
Don't live dangerously. We want to wipe out cancer in your lifetime.
If you were wishing for it way back last Father's Day, and you had to go through the whole summer without it, you kept your fingers crossed on your birthday, but no luck. And she didn't even come through on your anniversary. And then you kind of looked for it at Christmas, but mister, maybe your time has come at last. Polaroid announces an economy model of the famous color pack camera for half the price of the original. Same great film, same fast loading, same electric eye. You get the same beautiful color prints in 60 seconds, black and white in 10 seconds, in the same big size. Yet Polaroid has figured out a way to bring it out for only half the price of the original model. Who knows? Maybe she's wrapping it up right now.
Is a mutual investment fund in which the management hopes to make your money grow and takes what it considers sensible risks in that direction. Ask your securities dealer for a free prospectus.
Is for everybody, not just for the few. Anyone can share VD with someone nice as you. VD is for everybody, darling.
If you're curious or confused, get information or a pamphlet at most pharmacies or a health clinic. If you need help, see a doctor.
This is one of my favorite places. It's a marsh that's managed and maintained by Ducks Unlimited. And its sole purpose is to provide a habitat for ducks, geese, birds, mammals, and fish. That gets to be a more important and difficult job each year. And we need your help to keep on doing it. I hope you can attend the Ducks Unlimited fundraising event in your town.
See these two portable radios? Well, watch this. Let her go, Betsy. Sorry, friend. You old-style portables have to go. But look at our new RCA Victor portable radio. Came through without a chip. Here's the world's first and only portable radio in the non-breakable impact case. So rugged, it's the only radio case with a 5-year guarantee against chipping, cracking, or breaking in normal use. Of course, a tube might jar loose, but that's easily fixed. The important thing is RCA Victor's non-breakable impact case means no chipping, no cracking, no breaking. And hear that tone. It's RCA Victor's great golden throat sound. See the world's only portables with the non-breakable impact case as low as $27.95 at your RCA Victor dealer.
Off into space. Man, that takes real teamwork. And here's a team of junior spacemen with an out-of-this-world breakfast that teams up V8 juice and Cheerios for flavor and energy. What a treat! A flavorful glassful of refreshing V8 juice and Cheerios with power protein, plus vitamin B1 for Go Power. And now, here's a special out-of-this-world free offer. This Moon Rocket Kit, both a toy and an exciting game. First, blast off. It separates in midair and lands 2 spacemen on a moon map. You get this wonderful game only through this free offer. Send your name and address and 1 V8 label plus 1 box top from these specially marked packages of Cheerios, Kix, or Frostios to Moon Rocket Kit, Mount Vernon 10, New York. Get Campbell's V8 cocktail vegetable juice with any one of these Big G cereals.
Temper. Oh, her language was something shocking until I had to wash her mouth out with sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid?
Oh, I tried soap and water, but it had no effect. Rodney?
Yes, Mother?
Open up the drapes of the garden, dear. I want Mr. Solo to see some of my final artwork before he becomes Prince Hamlet.
Yes, Mother.
We're as stiff as a couple of silk and silver deals.
Mother, you are an artist.
Thanks ever so.
Want people to know who you really are? Blair. Blair lets all the inner you come through. Blair writes heroically. Blair, for the hero in you. Blair writes of love. Blair, for the lover in you. Blair writes happy. Blair writes angry. And Blair is the only leading pen with this super nylon point that lets all of the inner you keep coming through. Blair.
The world watched as records fell at Oslo, San Moritz, Lake Placid, Squaw Valley,
And now, high in the Austrian Alps, we take you to Innsbruck and the 9th Winter Olympic Games. Every 24 hours, ABC Sports brings you a full report on the winter sports show of shows, the 9th Winter Olympic Games. Within hours of the actual event, you will see world champions compete for international honors. Breathtaking courage, blinding speed, controlled beauty and grace, physical endurance. From ABC Sports, first with creative sports coverage, the greatest winter sports show of them all, the 9th Winter Olympic Games, here on ABC.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet, Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
You're probably not going to believe this, but...
Mrs. Schwartz?
Oh!
Excuse me, Mrs. Schwartz. Could you tell us how you feel about oil heat?
Oil heat? Oh, well, I think oil heat is wonderful. See, I'm showering in the school. Hot water. All I want, all I can use. And I know for a fact that only oil heat can give me so much, so fast, and it's so dependable. And I got my dishwasher going, my washer going. Still plenty of hot water. Wouldn't I drop myself? You know, everybody, all my friends wouldn't think of buying a house unless it was heated by oil. Oh, everybody thinks it's so dependable. Dependable hot water and dependable comfortable heating in every room in my house.
Mrs. Schwartz?
Yeah?
You know you're on television?
Yes, I know.
Oil heat. You can depend on it.
This is the art season in New York. At the Metropolitan, the Guggenheim, the new Whitney Museum, Museum of Modern Art, and here at the elegant Wally F. Art Galleries, where art lovers see a show that marries art with fashion. This abstraction, called Caperland No. 1, is not a painting and it's not on canvas. It's printed on Caperland nylon and can be worn. So fashion models walk through the art galleries wearing chic dresses in the same prints that are framed to hang on the walls like old masters. And what's more, this art is washable. Leading dress designers think the bigger, the bolder, the wilder the print, the more artistic the dress, such as the dresses styled by Cobb's Corner. And the same bold prints look even more so in dresses for little girls by Tiny Town Togs. But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? Maybe it's both. Now that a posh art gallery gives its nod of approval to the print explosion in fashion today.
As every mother knows, and fathers too, youngsters grow up much too fast. That's why every family needs a Kodak Instamatic movie camera. The camera that's so easy to load and so easy to use. Outdoors or in, even a busy mother can do it. It takes the brightest, sharpest home movies ever. Like these Super 8 movies actually taken with an Instamatic movie camera and projected with a Kodak Instamatic projector.
Right now, with Christmas close at hand, we'd like to remind fathers everywhere there's no finer gift for any wife this Christmas than a Kodak Instamatic movie camera all her own. It costs less than $40 and can save the joy of Christmas and happy months to come.
B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, and Bingo was his name. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name.
Kids are impressionable. That's why here at this station, we watch the programs and commercials your child watches carefully. He may see bad guys, but not in the role of heroes. And he'll learn that crime doesn't pay. Because your child's welfare is our concern, too. That's part of our code. The code of the National Association of Broadcasters for television and the greater public interest.
Watching your baby grow stronger with those first few steps. What a wonderful feeling. Like the good warm feeling that comes with happier meal times. The beech nut feeling. Because beech nut caters to your baby's taste, he eats better, gets more nourishment. For example, in baby strained beech nut orange juice, so rich in vitamin C, oranges are gently squeezed to keep out excess peel oil. To make sure your baby likes the taste, over 2,000 babies test beech nut baby foods. Beech nut takes this extra care in all its wide variety of cereals, strain foods, junior foods. Your baby likes the taste of beech nut better, eats better. With better nutrition, your baby's healthier, you're happier. That's the beech nut feeling, the good warm feeling that comes with happier meal times. For better nourishment, beech nut caters to your baby's taste.
Fun is a little child watching you make a party from a package. Pillsbury Deluxe Golden Yellow Cake. Fun is frosting, fluffy, white, swirling, high. Pillsbury, too. Light the candles of fun on your golden yellow cake. Pillsbury Deluxe.
Oh, yeah! That looks
Touch it. Taste it. Extra shortening makes it tenderly moist. Brings out the flavor. The fun. Wasn't your Pillsbury golden yellow cake fun? While it lasted.
I was a 97-ounce weakling. There I was with my favorite girl when along came the bully at the beach. Then I heard about Purina cat chow with more bodybuilding protein than any other cat food, canned or dry. It made me strong, handsome, fearless.
my hero.
Purina cat chow, highest protein cat food.
This is a game called Russian Roulette. The chances are 5 to 1 you can beat it. 5 to 1 are pretty good odds. But you have to be drunk or crazy to play it. He's playing a game with all the odds against him. At 60 miles an hour, you may be outdriving your lights. And 20/20 vision and the best brakes in the world can't save you. Harry doesn't have 60 at night. You might just as well be blindfolded. Because by the time your lights reveal any obstruction in the road, you haven't a chance in the world of stopping in time. If you drive too fast at night, it's suicide. Take it easy. Remember, the life you save may be your own.
introduces an economy model of the famous color pack camera for half the price of the original. Same great film. Same fast loading. Same electric eye. Yet it's half the price of the original model. You get the same beautiful color prints in 60 seconds, black and white in 10, in the same big size. Yet it's half the price of the original model. Isn't it your turn to own a Polaroid color pack camera?
Ponderosa, the rugged outdoor shoes that make your feet feel like they're wearing kid gloves. Ponderosa, with cushion insoles you can really sink your feet into. Ponderosa, the rugged outdoor shoes that weigh less than a lot of dress shoes. Ponderosa, in handsome styles and colors at a store near you.
The power of the atom, greatest source of energy man has ever discovered, is now serving in many ways, from atomic submarines and ships to nuclear fuel generation of electric power. Planning ahead for California's growing electric needs, PG&E, in partnership with General Electric, has had Vallecito's atomic power plant in operation since the fall of '57. Its license from the Atomic Energy Commission was the very first one issued. Now we're building a much larger atomic electric plant to begin operation in 1962 at Humboldt Bay near Eureka. Today, atomic electricity costs more than conventional power in the United States, but at PG&E's Eureka plant, engineers expect to break this cost barrier and become the first in America to achieve economic atomic electricity. Creative engineering, research, and pioneering development like this help keep your PG&E service your best bargain.
If you want to know what's going on Wall Street, ask Shearson Hamill.
Area code 314. St. Louis, Missouri, on the banks of the Mississippi. It's here, on the way north from New Orleans, that the blues stayed for good. Sports and breweries, cereals and chemicals, and the arch, the Gateway Arch. Even today, when it's all finished, you look at it and you say to yourself, it couldn't be done. But there it is, the gateway to the West. 630 feet of stainless steel, just standing there tall and proud. And you can even ride up one side and down the other. That's a trip you really ought to take. But please, phone ahead for your rooms before you head for the arch. The park can be mighty cold. Area code 603. Mount Washington, New Hampshire. The highest mountain in the eastern part of the country. And it's the home of the world's first cog railway. Back in 1869, when the railway was first built, a lot of folks said it couldn't be done. But it was. Round trip up Mount Washington on the cog railway takes about 2 hours. The incline gets as steep as 37 degrees. It's an exciting and beautiful trip with lots to see and enjoy. You ought to try it. And when you do, keep in touch touch with home by phone. This weekend, and every weekend, you can telephone coast to coast for as little as 70 cents. It all began in Boston, 1876, with Alexander Graham Bell. The first telephone, the first switchboards, the first operators. Soon telephone lines to New York, to Chicago, and westward. And from San Francisco east. Lines from east and west meet in Utah. The year, 1915. The minimum rate on a call from New York to San Francisco in 1915, $20.70. Years pass. Phone service expands, and long-distance rates drop dramatically. The minimum rate for a coast-to-coast call by 1920 was $8.25. 1927, $5.50. 1940, $3. By 1963, $1 plus tax. Now, in 1970, the minimum is 70 cents plus tax, coast to coast, on calls you dial yourself on weekends. 70 cents for a 3-minute call from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday and 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday. In 1915, $20.70. In 1970, 70 cents plus tax. They said it couldn't be done. But it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've devised a torture test between your lighter and my Ronson Comet. Put your thumb on the side of your lighter. Squeeze the light out of it. The Ronson Comet can. Find a dangerous, windy place and see if your flame will blow out. The Ronson Comet won't. Now, twist its neck and see if your lighter carries 2 spare flints and a replaceable spark wheel. The Ronson Comet does. Carefully turn out the lights and adjust your flame to cigarette, cigar, and pipe. Now try to inject your lighter with life-giving butane. 1 gulp from the Ronson multi-pill and the Comet can light for months. If your lighter can't do half the things the Ronson Comet can, get one and have your own torture test.